we singing these 12 Days of Christmas again?
Hell no.
All right, we're live, so now people are listening.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. This show is for all you chiropractors out there trying to build a following and patient base on Facebook. You know Facebook. To that, you need to continually educate and inform your audience. They need to know what you do. All right? Daily posts are a must. Targeted ads are vital, but starting a Facebook group can rock your world. Does it sound like a lot of work? It is. But don't worry. We're the social babies, and we got you. I could listen to that over and over again, that drop. I don't know why it just gets you. I want to twerk.
It's a good drop.
It's a good drop. It's a good drop. And beautiful. So here we are, another episode of Social Babies, the podcast that educates you. All right? By the end of the show, we're going to teach you how to set up a Facebook group, right? How to join other groups and engage with people, the actions in the groups. People actually want to talk about what you do, learn what you do. All right? But first, let's say hello to everyone. Hello, Diana.
Hello.
How's your world going today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
I feel good. Yeah.
Pretty good? That's
Yeah.
good. That's better than sucking, right? That's better. Angelica?
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great. Fantastic.
I have some vodka next to me. So
Thank you. We want to thank Kettle One.
yeah.
So you're doing amazing.
Kettle One, thank
All
you
right.
for this.
And
All
thank
right.
you, Jim
This is
Beam.
not paid. This is an unpaid sponsorship.
Yes. Paying my belly. All right. So now, let's introduce the DJ, our resident DJ at Love Shack Vinyl. Hello, Vincent.
Woo.
Hello.
There he goes. He's coming in, see? He's getting it. Bringing that down. Now he takes over the show. Nice. There we go, a little soul. So this is Social Baby. So let's explain how this works here. All right, we got to do this every show because every show we're going to get new listeners, hopefully, if we're doing our job right. Damn it. All right, listen. Throughout the show, we're going to tell you to kind of grab some things. Not yourself, though. Well, if you want to, if you're into that kind of thing. But we're going to tell you to...
This is not that kind of show.
This is not that kind of show, all right? But like I said, it's free country, do what you want. But we're going to just kind of guide you. Tell you if you're going to need pictures, think about certain things. So come the end of the show, you can piece together the campaign or, work on the problem solve we're going to give you, which this show is Facebook groups, all right? We want to teach you why Facebook groups are so important. We'll teach that at the end. We'll talk about it. We'll chat with it. Teach you how to join. Anybody here in any Facebook groups?
Oh, so many.
Yeah,
Facebook
I'm on a
groups.
few.
Okay, so Angelica, your favorite Facebook group, the one that you go into the most.
Well, right now I really want an Australian Shepherd, so I'm in a breeders Facebook group
Breeders Facebook
Yeah.
group. And these are all people
around the whole country.
that are either owners or like you looking to...
Yeah, a lot of them are both, because people post about dogs that have just been born, and then people want the puppies because they're so cute.
So the groups are where you find the enthusiasts of any particular
Yeah.
topic. Vinny, are you on any groups?
I like Right Here Radio.
There you go. That's our other podcast.
Yes. I like Mother Myrrh. Mother Myrrh, if you're into essential oils.
There you go.
It's a wonderful group.
Okay.
But it is a private group.
So there you go. The option of private groups. There you go.
Yes.
That's something we're going to learn
Yes.
today. You could be private or public.
Yes,
But we
correct.
know you, so maybe we could get in.
Hold on.
And I know the boss, so maybe we get you in.
You got the hookup.
Just buy some frankincense.
Oh, my God.
Gets you in.
Yes. And you, Diana.
Yeah, I'm in filmmakers. So,
Filmmakers?
Yeah, in a group like that. And I'm also in Crime Junkies because I'm into murder podcast.
So what do
Aren't
Crime
we
Junkies
all?
do? Let me ask you a question. When you're in Crime Junkies, do you detect any actual criminals trolling?
No, it's mostly like memes, like funny memes, or they put you onto like some crime books, like mystery books or like other murder podcasts and stuff like that.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
There you go. And I am in Giants, the New York Giants. It's
Of course,
fun, local.
of course.
Sports. I'm in the Gary V group. I like to troll Gary.
And you're also in the I Love Christmas group. 'cause
I
you
had-
keep posting about Christmas.
Let me just say right now, I was awarded the top fan badge last week.
Oh,
That's how much I
congratulations.
am.
wanted that too.
Highly prestigious.
Congratulations.
Highly prestigious, yes. I like to keep the feeds filled with Christmas stuff. I like Christmas, so we can suck it. All right.
I love Christmas too. so it's
I love Christmas too. So, the first segment of our show, we like to do a little tough love, point out some social media accounts, chiropractors in this case, that are doing Facebook bad. There you go.
Man.
What's really going on in college football games? Really? You know what I'm saying? All right. So this segment, we want to kind of highlight a few Facebook accounts that are doing it wrong. So let's say, Angelica, start with you.
Okay. This guy's name is really long, so bear with me.
Oh.
So it's Dr. Sorry if I'm not saying this right. Dr. Philip Deli Santee Physical Therapy and Chiropractic Center.
Right there.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
He's already doing it
right
wrong.
there, maybe you should shorten your title.
Yeah, if you can't remember the name, you can't say it, that's bad. Okay, that's just branding. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you had a good thing going, Mr. Philip. Or sorry, Dr. Philip. So, I feel like their posting is very inconsistent. They're only posting sporadically once a month. And in this industry, like you said before, you have to be consistent. You have to be engaging with your customers and clientele, because then they'll just eventually lose interest, right?
Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So the more you post, the more you're in their heads. So when they think about, oh, my back hurts, who are they going to think of? You, Philip. You, Dr. Philip.
That's right, Philip.
So-
Get your game up, Philip. Get your game up. And here's the thing. If by any chance, anyone that we ever call out on this show, anyone ever catches wind of it, you'll get 1 free hour consultation with us, the Social Babies, on us for letting us use you as an example of what not to do. And we will
Tough
teach you.
love.
We'll tough love, but we're going to help
We
you
love
out.
you.
Yeah. So we just got to do some comparisons.
We
All
just
right.
want to help you.
We just want to help. So here we go. Let me jump in here, right? It's called, here's a big red flag. They haven't even officially named their page yet. The URL is all still numbers and weird things. Yeah, so it's like facebook.com/social babies.
Yeah.
This is facebook.com /family chiropractor PC 15 numbers. Bad. Just bad. Right there is a red flag, right?
Yeah.
And every single piece of creative is stock. And not even like you're trying to maybe fake it stock, like white background stock. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that looks like you're looking at a magazine. And not a good one at that. Don't do that. And here's the thing in social media. At this point, it's a turnoff. It's a negative. It leaves a negative impression of you. So not only will they scroll by you, but maybe you figure it out a couple weeks from now, they might not give you another opportunity because you were so bad. That's how important it is. So there you go. I would not ever use stock. And you're going to hear this every episode about stock photography,
So
but
basically, stock photos are like overrated. That's it.
overrated.
They're done.
Overrated. They are. That you can't. They were good for what they were. You know, if you're doing a Sears magazine catalog, maybe, sure. But not when you're going up against 5,000 other pieces of content that's authentic and fun and visually appealing. You fall to the bottom, you know, and they'll just go for the next guy. So they'll scroll and see the chiropractor that's actually showing a treatment getting done where you can actually see something, and that's it. You're done. You're finished. So that was mine. What about you, Diana?
So mine is, his name is Dr. Steven. Sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but it's Shoshani. And it's all memes.
Oh, that looks right.
And it's consistent, but it's just quotes.
Okay.
So it's just
What
motivating.
kind of quote? Just motivating
Like
quote.
I'll give you an example. Like, if you don't want anyone to find out, don't do it. What?
To me, that sounds
Wow.
It does
Weird.
It's a Chinese proverb. It has nothing to do with chiropractor. I was just like, what? It says act with integrity. Okay. But then there's not
I mean,
one.
those are fine once in a while, right? But what are you doing? I don't even know.
No, I don't know. But there's not one single like real content video of what he does.
What's another meme they put there? Give me just read one out.
Another
randomly.
one is never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And the best days give memories. It's a good quote,
you
but
know
it has
what-
nothing to do with him.
Do you know what this sounds like? This sounds like a person on Facebook that's like calling out like their cousin, but not really calling them out.
Yeah.
You know how like
Yeah,
people
yeah.
post stuff and they're
Right.
talking to
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
but they're not talking to
Like
you.
passive aggressive people, I know.
There you
them.
go.
A lot of
Correct.
those people.
Correct, right?
I
So
mean-
this Cairo must be having a bad time with somebody close to,
Yeah.
right? Because that's what it sounds like. They're not even like inspirational, like,
No.
eat healthy.
Right.
And I
Yeah, I like that too.
nothing. And I can keep going. It's just really like, it's all like,
Pull up another random one.
Go
Just
ahead.
be happy and reason will come along. And it's just like,
that doesn't even make sense.
no.
That's bad.
I mean, this one is we have your back. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
That
Wow,
was
there you
witty.
go. Yeah.
But I mean, that's good. Like maybe once in a blue. He's just,
And that's the best one.
yeah, that's the
It's a
best.
chiropractor. That one makes sense, right?
Yeah.
We got your back.
Literally the best one. He has about 450 followers, but it's all I get is just memes after memes of just quotes. There's nothing about what he does. as
Not a
service.
one.
Not a one.
So if you're listening to this and you have a business, chiropractor practice, or any business, and you're doing
Any business,
you're
yeah.
trying to pull that move where you're like the cool weird person, don't do it.
Stop with the quotes.
Stop with the quotes. All right, it annoys everybody. Snoop used to do that a lot. He used to hit the Instagram feed heavy, and he slowed down because it was really annoying. Like, you'd go and be like, it's Snoop thing. I mean, it just was annoying.
Yeah.
There's a point where you overstep it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's no good. You don't want that. Just a quick thing. You were talking about his followers.
Yeah.
Here's something you need to know about Facebook and followers and a business. All right? You don't need 1 million if you're a local business. You don't. You'd rather have 2,000 local engaged followers than 20,000 quiet. Or 200. In fact, when we first started this, I always said I personally would rather 100 engaged followers than 1,000 that kind of just passively go by you. All right? For a small business, followers do matter to a point. I know people get caught up in the whole I want to make it look like a lot of people are following me, but nobody really cares anymore. You know, if you're a local chiropractor and, you know, you're not a personality like a Dr. Oz and you've got 500,000 followers, you're lying and you're cheating and everybody knows it. You bought them.
You're a liar and you're a
You know what I'm
cheater.
saying? So just keep that in mind also. I always want to say that. So that is 3 accounts. Vin, I know you didn't really jump in, but
Go ahead.
let me ask you a question. When you're going through Facebook, I don't know if you look at any chiropractor stuff, but you are in the medical field a little
Sure.
bit. Okay. Is there anything on social that you would call out that annoys you in the medical field that you see and you're like, what are they doing? Just throwing you in the spot here.
Sure,
See if
sure,
the-
no, that's good. That's a good question. Something in the medical field that's annoying. You know, I'm drawing a blank on what's annoying.
Can I tell you right now in New
Go
York
ahead.
City what they're running is that AmeriGroup, that kind of walk-in service that you can go in and get anything done for like $50. It's like $50 a month, and it's a doctor's. Have you seen it? They're hitting the feeds like crazy.
Not like an urgent care.
Not an but it's not. But it's more. It's like a concierge. It's like all nice. Like, and it's these videos of them
think
opening
I
the door,
might
like,
have
"Hi, welcome in."
seen a building of that. Maybe
Yeah.
recently. It's like a new wave of a hospital.
No, it's like clinics. It's like clinics that have like a monthly fee, and that's it. And it's not for like
wow.
it's not for like big. You know, like broke my back.
Sure.
But you know, I pay $100 a month. You know, you
get
get
a
the
cold.
flu, you get a cold, you get this,
Yeah.
you go there. They
Pink
take care of
eye.
you. They take care of you, and it's one flat fee.
Okay.
It's really cool, but they're hitting the
So
fees
you don't
heavy.
need insurance.
No, you don't need insurance, and it's cheaper enough that you can basically pay it off right there, $50, or it's a monthly thing. So it's a cool idea, but the execution, my point is that it's getting a little aggressive, and it's the same. What they did was they made one video of somebody, "Hi, welcome to so and so," like point of view, POV, and they walk you in, and it's good the first time, it's good the second time, but now we're going 4 months in.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And then, and here's the thing. Let me reverse that. It annoys me, okay? But this is for the business owners,
Right.
and I do a lot of ads for a lot of people. If that one ad is driving business and it's filling up their place, forget what I think. As a business owner, that's the other thing too. You have to remember, right? Some people just change for the sake of changing, sometime in a style or the way they're doing it. But if you're getting success, keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a little, not to go off on a tangent, but that's something you got to keep in mind when you're doing this stuff. So, those are the 3 what not to do, right? Don't use stock. Don't use stupid meme. Don't argue with your cousin over your Facebook page for your chiropractor practice.
Stop with the quotes.
You know what I'm saying? And be more consistent. All right? Like Angelica said, don't do once a month. That's not going to work. Otherwise, don't do it. So now the next segment, we'll have an interview, but we don't have anyone to interview. So if you're listening, we're live right now. We're on Spreaker.com. Let me take this moment to do this. What I want you to do, too, for the end of the show is I want you to, if you have a group that you've created, open it up. If you haven't created one, create one. Now, there's an option on, if you have a Facebook page, a business page, you can create a branded Facebook group. So not, open by your personal account, but open by the business. So you have 2 options. Sometimes the personal work. Sometimes if you're trying to brand yourself, do the personal. If you're trying to brand the business, do the branded. But get that ready. Get that open. and we're on Spreaker.com, and I'm going to open up our episode page. There you go. So it's Spreaker.com/Right Here Radio. Spreaker.com/Right Here Radio, and it's the Chiropractors and Facebook page. Let's see if anybody's trying to talk to us. I don't see anything. No live chat yet. But jump in. Do you guys need the link? Do you want to send them out somewhere? Do you want to post it? Want to post something? I don't know. We're still learning the podcast part before we go social and do it both at the same time, although you are recording me, which is cool.
Do I tell people to go?
You tell them to go to Spreaker.com/Right Here Radio. Just tell them to go there and click on the Chiropractors and Facebook show that's running live. They'll be able to hear it in real time. Spreaker.com/Right Here Radio. Spreaker.com/Right Here Radio. That's where you can listen to this show right now. Chiropractors and Facebook. Just click the play button. You'll tune in live. It's streaming live. And right now, this is one of our accounts that we're just running our pilot shows on. It'll be /Social Babies when we do get started. This is just a former podcast I had done. So, yeah, go there now. Listen, try it out. There's a little test, a little sample of what we'll be doing. So we would go to an interview next segment. We don't have any interviews set up. So what we're going to do is, are you ready, DJ? What do we need? This is the how to do social segment. Do we know what show what do we want to put there? What's the song for that? The drop. When we review the accounts that do good social.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I sure do.
Look at that. There you go. There you go. And it's that. All right. You know you want to say that after. It's all about teasing people. Oh, shit. So, did I just say shit? I did.
It's okay.
All right. It's okay. What we're going to do here now is we're going to talk about accounts that are chiropractor accounts on social that are doing Facebook right. They understand it. They get it. They know the deal. So let's start with who we started last time with. We started with you. So we'll go with Diana now. Diana.
Okay, so the one doing it right, they're called Premier Chiropractic, and they're in Spring Hill, Tennessee.
So their Facebook page is Premier Chiro Spring Hill.
Yeah.
Premier Chiro, okay.
Yeah, and they have quotes, educational information, original content, and they're consistent with posting. And I feel like I know them on a personal level because they're always posting themselves, the people that work there. And they do a lot of charity work, too, which is great.
There you go. Yes, and that's a very valid point. If this is for a business and you have multiple employees, when you get your employees to truly engage, it really takes it up to another level. I can't help you quantify what that is, but you feel it.
Yeah, you feel like you know them already.
You feel like you know them. It's truly authentic. They're into it. It's few and far, but just a side note, if you can get them in, it works. It helps. So you said they have quotes. Now, unlike the last example where the guy was going nuts, what's the difference here? What are they quoting?
To be honest with you, it's even hard to find a quote because there's so much original content in between.
There you go. So that's just kind of filler.
But that's
quotes.
what you want.
That's what you want. Yeah, the quotes are just kind of day 7 stuff. I like to call
fluff.
A fluff.
a fluff.
A little fluff, like here.
Hey,
you go.
happy Sunday, everyone.
Exactly.
That's right. You know,
We needed to fill this day, so we're going to give you an inspirational quote.
that's the honesty, and I think everyone knows that too. So. Yeah, and that's a time to be fun, and that's a very valid point for content creation. You know.
I mean, and when they do have quotes, it's about chiropractic care. It's not random.
Yeah.
You know, it's not random quotes.
Yeah, exactly. If you have something to say it to my face.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? What kind of meme is that? So, all right, Diana, that sounds good. What do you got, Angelica?
I have the Joint Chiropractic, and they have several locations. You could tell by their social media, but I like them because of the originality, and you could find anything you want on their Facebook page. They have videos of giveaways and testimonials, and they have pictures of people they have done work on, and it goes from all ages. It was just very sentimental to look at the page.
Yeah, right. You felt like Diana said. You feel like you know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was very easy to learn about them, and that's what I really liked.
The Joint Chiropractic. I see that. Newtown Square. Very nice. Yeah, look at this. So
yeah, everything's very sleek. Their graphics are very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's visually appealing. Their video quality is good.
There you go. Yeah, this is definitely a great account to.
Yeah, they're definitely doing it the right way.
Like and you know they have an offer as their highlight, so
Right,
they're trying to get people in. You know,
Yeah,
because remember, for all the fluff and the fun and everything else, ultimately, what is this? Even if it takes 3 months to roll somebody in, you want to get somebody in the doors of your business. You know, it's wonderful to have fans all over the world, but in the end, you want to see a little return, some return, right? So. Always keep that in mind, you know, as for whatever road you go down for content, always kind of tie it back to some. Doesn't be cheesy. But you got to remind people that you're selling stuff. As simple as that. So I have a client. It's our client.
Okay.
The famous, the one and only Dr. Perna of Back and Body Pain Relief in New Jersey and Medical.
And New York.
And New York. I was at the New York office. You want to laugh. I was at the New York office this week to shoot with them. I never go there. I never really don't go there. I go to the New Jersey one, and they were like the dealerships, all fighting me and running away. And here's the thing. In the dealerships, the dealerships are 20,000 square feet. So you could legitimately run away from us and hide.
Yeah.
This office is 1,200 square feet. There's nowhere to go. So they were all trying to scamper out. But the point is, they ended up working together. But this is a gentleman, Dr. Perna. Been with him now, 2013.
Wow.
Yeah. I started with him when he first got on social. And his social, when we first started, when basically I was just, Social Baby was just getting off the ground in the first couple of years, it looked like these.
It was still a big
We
deal.
had consistency. I knew social media right out of the gate. If I knew nothing else about social media when I saw this, you had to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't post once a day. I knew that, right? And as time has gone by, it's evolved. But we started. So if you look at the beginning of his Instagram feed, it's Back and Body NYNJ and Back and Body Medical and Back and Body Pain Relief on Facebook. If you go into the photo albums there, you'll see it's all stock. And then we had a conversation, and I said it's got to end. And he started recording videos where he would just stand in front of the camera and released tons of videos. And then that turned into pictures. And then culture changed, like we've been saying. There was a shift. And, it's, don't get me wrong, it's him and an office of maybe 5 other people. That's still hard to do.
Yeah.
And he did it. And they fight it, but they know that's what he's about. And you know what? After 4 years and literally packing in that office from what we were doing, he opened up another one in New Jersey. And now we're applying that same formula there. And in another 2 years, that place will be packed out. And that's how it works, right? And I actually just spoke with him last week. I sent him a text. I go, not to be nostalgic or anything, but why don't you scroll your Instagram feed and look what we've done in the last 6 years.
What did he say?
What? And he put a smiley face back at me. And I'm like, what we're doing right now. We've gone from like nothing to me coming in with the $5,000 camera unit and shooting this with you guys. And not everybody can do that. You could just use an iPhone, right? So, but my point is that he tells stories. He has an angle. He's a sports chiropractic. That's another thing too. There's different kind of chiropractors. You can be the office back pain chiropractor and go that route. He has his niche, right? He likes the sports. He was the doctor for the Olympic team, the Winter Olympic team, the chiro for them. He just likes the Tai Chi type of guy. But those are the 3. Is that the Three's Company soundtrack?
It sure is, sir. Call on us like a doctor. You need to call on him.
Come and knock on my door. Nice. I like the 70s. What I liked about the 70s that you could watch a commercial about some kind of medical with the doctor smoking in the commercial. You're like, isn't that great? Isn't this fantastic?
It doesn't exist anymore.
No. It's a stressful job. Shut up. I'm smoking a cigarette. But yeah, so those are the 3 accounts. Back and Body. There was Joint Chiropractic, and yours was, Diana.
Premier Chiro in Spring Hill.
Premier. So if you want to see how people do good social, go there. Okay. Now we're gonna go into our next segment, which is the problem solve segment. We're gonna talk. In this particular case, not a problem solve. We're gonna discuss Facebook groups because we think we need to educate you first before we kind of jump into the specifics of what we're gonna do with this. But yeah. So make sure you got your Facebook page open. Okay. Make sure that's it, because everything else we're going to take care of. There's nothing else we can do with a Facebook group. All right. So I think we have bumper music for this. Do we? For the problem solve? We don't? We didn't do it? No, that win was the only one?
Win, yeah.
All right. So then
if we're going to win, we can do that.
We're going to win again? No. I'll get something here. See, and here's something. When you own a company, and we're doing a podcast, and I'm just going to talk off the cuff here as we're talking, but we're doing this to help increase our business, which we're going to cut up and put on social, okay, and put it all over the place. And, we're learning as we go here. We kind of suck. You're listening to this right now. You're like, you going to get to it already? I'm like, relax. All right.
Raw.
It's raw, right?
Raw, we're going to give it
All
to
right.
you.
Here we go. There we go. I don't know what this is. I just...
Din da da.
There you go. So this is the problem solve segment. All right. And during the problem solve segment, we're not really solving a problem this time. We got to get another name for that too. But we're going to talk about Facebook groups. We're going to talk about why they're valuable, why you should join, what you should do when you're in them. So I'll just start it off right now and just say, Facebook groups are about enthusiasts. I'm going to make it easy. Whatever you're enthused about at the moment, basically. All right? We were saying you're dogs, right? Murder mysteries.
Essential oils.
I never would have thought.
Sports, That's the key. Now, just from a technical standpoint, to give you a little insight, Facebook group posts have a higher rotation rate to their followers. So, like, if you have a Facebook page, the organic reach is maybe, at this point, 1% of your fan base will organically see it without boosting it. In Facebook groups, it's more like between 10 and 20%. I've read in between somewhere in there, which is a lot. Which, because you're volunteering I want to be part of this. I want to be a member. I want to see the content. Mm-hmm. So Facebook really can't charge you. Now, the more you engage with the group, the higher it keeps coming up. And that's the other thing, too. Unlike you can engage with a page post, yes, and you'll see those posts more, but with Facebook groups, when you engage with them, then you start really getting delivered. Now, you get up to 80, 90% of the stuff that's going up. As long as you engage with it. That's what Facebook does. They want to make sure your feed is what you want. So if you're not touching
Facebook
stuff,
knows you
they
better
know
than
you.
Yourself.
They want to send me to Thailand and Switzerland. You know that every 2 months I got Switzerland feeds coming. I'm like, what's going on here? But yeah. So just know that, right? That's the engagement thing. That's the technical. That's why you want groups. That's one of the main things. It's because of the feed, the algorithm. It likes group members because you're there for a reason. You didn't just. They understand that if you just joined the page, you could be shopping for shoes and you just liked it because you want to buy shoes that month. So maybe, not going to. Bottom line is they want to charge people to be on their platform and then they want you to boost it. But that's how it works. So that's the technical end of it. Now, why do you want to be in a group? You want to find like-minded individuals, like you said. Mm-hmm. So for a chiropractor, or any business for that matter, you've got to create a different kind of set of content. You're not doing the generic informational, spinal decompression therapy is the act of blah, 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 blah. No. You want to engage. You want to use polls. You want to get personable, right? You want to stimulate. Now, we had a client, Ethos Spa. They opened up a group for all med spa owners. And the med spa owners were talking about learning stuff, taking classes and stuff. And he picked up a ton of business along the way, right? He got clients because people were joining it that weren't med spa owners that were just interested in med spas,
right,
and they would take it in, right? So that's what you want to look at. You've got to look at Facebook groups like a networking group, like a real life networking group. Like these people are standing in front of you. You wouldn't stand in front and read script wise in front of a group of people. You're going to be engaging.
Right.
You got to find that formula in writing. So let me ask you a question. In your dog group that you follow, okay?
Uh-huh.
The moderator, you know who the moderator is?
No.
You don't. See, that's odd. See, it's not branded. It's a personal one. Okay, but what is the what is the writing style on the page? Well, what are they? Does it just feel like people are just posting up their dogs?
No, they're very strict.
Okay.
So, one page I'm on, you only could post, if you're a breeder, you could only post photos of the dogs, obviously, and just post your location, and that's it.
There you go.
They're very strict. The admin is present. I can't think of her name or his name, but I do see her commenting a lot of the times.
So
she's
there you
like,
go.
no, she calls people out. She's like, no, you have to do that. You can only do the location. Yeah, it's like, and it was a private group as well. Mm-hmm. You have to list, the reasons why you want to be part of the group. And they had rules, and they're like, have you read the rules? And it's very strict.
So, as a chiropractor, would you want to make a private or public group? I would keep it public. That would be my suggestion. Everyone's got back problems.
Yeah.
More eyes on it.
More eyeballs,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
You definitely want to be strong moderator, though, right?
Sure.
But you want to guide the conversation.
Sure. Set the tone.
Set the tone, right? And that goes with the kind of questions. But some stuff is just random information you want to pull from people. But you also want to be strategic, right? So you do other marketing. If you're not, other marketing besides social media, if there's some kind of campaign going on, you've got to find a way to make it palatable. Is that a word? Palatable? Palatable for Facebook groups, whatever you're doing. So if you're doing a $39, back adjustment special, right? You want the topics that you're talking about adjustments, not about the special. Educate them. So now they go search you. They're intrigued. And then they go to your site or they go to your Facebook page and they see an offer. Boom. Bang. Right? So you have to be strategic in the way you talk about it. So you're not going to, chiropractic adjustments or this, that, and the other thing. You're going to do a video. You're going to say, this is Mary. Mary sits down and she has text neck. All right? All she does is she's a social media manager, and all she does this all day, and she looks like that, and her neck's like that. So we do this thing, and we go like that. And if you're home by yourself, you can do this too. Right? And then put that up and then put a poll. Are you suffering? What would you need this for? What do you do? And then let them start engage a conversation. It's so crazy, and I always try to bring it back to real life. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're just using them as a conduit, right? If you approach it that way and you don't get all crazy and trolly, it could be a normal conversation. Now, in your particular one, it's fiction. Right, it's a fictional. These are breeders.
No, mine's not fiction. Are you talking about the crime?
Yeah.
No, it's real crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the vibe in that group?
So they talk about real crime that goes on.
Are they
People
analyzing
that thrive on crime.
It's literally murders.
Are they wait?
It's like Dateline, right? But
It
girls
is like
that
Dateline.
are
Yeah, but it's two women that I guess go deep and analyze like a crime that went on.
Is there a narrative they're trying to tell, or is it just straight
It's
coverage?
the narrative of the crime.
Yeah.
It's an investigative crime group.
They don't even investigate. It's
So
just
they
the
just
narrative of
I think
the
they
crime.
just gather information on the crime and then they regurgitate.
And then they talk about it, yeah.
They talk about it.
Yeah.
And this gets a lot of people. There's a ton of people
Oh,
that engage with it.
their podcast is huge.
So this is all the.
They're crime junkies, and they're really well known.
So crime is a big thing. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, murder podcasts are huge.
So in the chiropractic world, they have that's a very tight niche right there, right? Crime solving, right?
Yep.
So that's also another thing you can do in chiropractic is you can find this particular niche. Like Dr. Perna does
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
athletics. So you can say, all right, I'm going to start a group with all athletes that are suffering with pain. I'm going to bring them in, and I'm going to show them different, stretches and so forth. You could blow it up. You know what I'm saying? So a niche within a niche. Chiropractor's a niche,
Yeah.
and then you're a niche within there, a sub niche, right? But it's big enough.
Yeah.
He's built 2 businesses out of it. So you just got to find it. So that's cool. You use a niche group, all right? Vinny, what about your essential oils?
Essential oil, right. What about it?
I would love to know more about the essential oils.
What's the vibe in that?
I can hook you up.
What's the vibe in that group?
It's very empowering.
see
They're
that.
about health, but holistic health. Medicine has its place, but before you get to medicine, right? There's a lot of home remedies you could do, and that's where essential oils fit.
When you say empowering, are you talking that the moderator is driving?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and the people in the group, within the group,
What do you mean?
They could probably post things as well.
they can, sure. It has to be approved by the moderator.
Can
but
you
for sure.
sell essential oils in there, or they
Yeah.
forbid that?
Yeah, no, you can. My wife is the moderator, and she sells
okay.
oils on there. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Plug.
Plug. Mother Myrrh doTERRA oils.
There you go.
Pure therapeutic
There you
grade.
go. Good thing.
Yeah, so what are you saying? It's private. It's private. Yeah, we won't be able to
But
get
it is private.
It is private.
You just can't show up.
You can't just roll
You can't
into
just
the
rock up into the essential
No.
oils.
Now you gotta ask
Yeah.
permission.
You need to ask for permission.
Yeah, kick in the door. What's up? Where my oils at? I had these shit 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Give me my fractionated coconut oil.
So that's an inspirational thing. Once again, chiropractic. If you're athletes, especially if you're using a
Hand
niche.
in hand. Essential oils and chiropractor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
Yes. Yeah. Medical, well-being.
Well-being.
Both in the well-being category.
Exactly.
They come at it 2 different ways, but yeah, and you just that is really where you live. I'll tell you right now, my Right Here radio page, that's where I do a lot of my posting for my personal stuff, my friends, a lot of political and all this stuff, but I put it on the page, and it's the people that just want to be there. I don't bother nobody with it, and that's the other thing too with the groups, right? You'll be surprised. Me and Angelica, we see it all the time in our things. People get angry sometimes at posts, like it did something to them.
Yeah.
Like you put up a post of whatever, some random. let's talk about the one. So one of our clients was giving away free all-weather mats, and this guy keeps trolling our page about free, like, oh, they're cheap, dude. Why?
He's like, oh, they're only $30.
I don't want free all-weather mats, but like 20 times he's done it already. So
wow.
groups gets that crap out of there. You can moderate it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all like-minded. Like on a page, you just get randoms, right? Trolls. You won't get trolls. You can call them out. You can, in your case, they make you fill out a form, and are you the real deal and all that crap. So, yeah. That's what you want to do. The page, if they put it back in real life, the page is your, it's where, it's like the front, it's like the store, it's like the storefront. The group is where you can really, customer service, like where you can really have a conversation with people. Like they peek on your page. They look, pretty pictures, nice things. I watch stuff. But if
now they want more.
Now you want more. I want a conversation. And this is the reason why Facebook started branded groups. So you can transfer people from, so say you put up a post and people keep commenting and they're really, really good fans. Why don't you come into our group?
Yep.
Right? And now you become kind of like brand ambassadors for them because you were talking so much there, but you had to do it within a post. Now you can create your own post. We'll feature it for you. So it really is. So if there's a place where you need to educate us, and this works well, groups where you have to educate people. Breeders, you got to learn about stuff, crime.
Yeah.
Oils, you just don't walk into an oil party. You got to know some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like education, and then if you mix it with something funny, that's it. You're sold.
You're sold.
On social media.
Or something intriguing, like murder cases.
Yeah.
And like, wow, keep it going.
Murder's serious, but they'll do like funny memes about murder.
Sure.
And murder's not funny, but they somehow spin it to be funny, and then that's it. You're sold.
That's it.
Yeah.
Once again, it goes back to what we said the first episode, smile. Make somebody, it's so simple and so basic. It's been going on since the beginning of time, but if you make someone happy, they like you. Emotion,
Get
right?
on their level.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. We've come a long way. But that is how you said, these are the positives of a Facebook group. This is why you want a Facebook group over a page. The technical wise, Facebook delivers it to more people. Creative, as far as engagement wise, you get better engagement.
Yeah. Like-minded people, right?
Like-minded people, not comment thread engagement. Not to say that comment thread engagement's bad. It's not. But this is a deeper level. It's like come to our weekly, networking event. That's what this is, but daily basis.
Yeah.
You can sub-niche things out. So, maybe your Facebook page is just covering the main aspects of your business. And then once you get into for a chiropractor example, you want to appeal to everybody. Back pain, from work, from sports, from this, from that. But say you want to grow the sports part of your practice, open the sports group. Now that's a place to really build it.
People could ask specific questions.
Hi,
everyone gets involved.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a runner. I run marathons. I get plantar fasciitis.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
It's more personal. I feel like in a way.
Yeah.
The groups compared to the page.
They are personal, yeah.
Well, like the Gary V page, right? That's great because all of content creators, social media people come, I'm trying this, right? Perfect example. Somebody came on and said, I need a Instagram scheduler. These things are like unicorns. Like to get a scheduler for Instagram that does everything, posts, stories, it's like impossible. Sked Social, what we use, right, really does it all. You can tag the people, you can put, it does it all.
Tag location.
I put it there and everybody was all gracious. And then underneath mine, people are like, yup. I said, because I put Sked Social, you can all thank me later. Right? And then they all did. They all came back and they thanked me. I go, that's fantastic. So you learn stuff. You get better at it. And that's the whole point. If you're a chiropractor, you want people to come there, learn from you. And then when they're in the market for whatever service you offer, adjustments or whatever, back stretches, they'll come to you. It's that simple. It's just it's a more engaged version of your Facebook page, right? So go out, start a Facebook page yourself personally. And here's the one last thing I'll leave you with. If you want to be the face of your practice, then open up a personal group that you're the moderator personally. If you don't want to be the face, then open up a branded group through your Facebook page. I would say that. If you have dreams of being Dr. Oz, make a name for yourself first. And then you can always migrate them wherever you want to be to your brand, but I would do it that way. So that's it. That is the end of the show. Any last thoughts, feelings, emotions?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Thanks. No, I'm good.
If this is overwhelming to you, social babies, we got you.
Ask the questions. You know, maybe something that
Bring the ruckus.
Find us.
Bring the ruckus. That's great. And you know what? This is our second show. If you hear this, wherever you hear this, wherever this is posted, we would like you to...
God bless you.
God bless you, first of all. Yes, we would like
thank
to...
you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, most definitely. All right? But where we go? Is this it? There we go. We'll end a little Wu-Tang. All right. Like I was saying, and we might need you to repost. All right? We need you to link to stuff, shout it out. I need you to tag it up in bathrooms for a good time called Social Babies. Oh.
Here I sit brokenhearted.
You know that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Social media is your friend.
Social media is your
And
friend.
I'm out.
And then Angelica's out. There you go. Diana.
I like that.
Do you want to get our tagline? Do we want to have that, our own outlines? No, we're freestylers, right?
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye for now. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's not me.
Anybody else?
Don't got a tagline yet.
Got a tagline? Yeah.
Come to you.
Okay. This is a good one to end this. Is this the one I want?
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Yeah. Is that taken?
And for me, do I want to have... There it is. There you go.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. We're going to figure out the music thing. We're going to get this going. We're going to get there, right?
Yeah.
I know most podcasts don't do this. If you listen to a podcast, it's always like this. Hi, yeah, ha, ha, ha. And they seem all, no.
Maybe we should throw like a fun
Very
hip-hop
monotone.
or pop fact.
Pop. There you go.
Since we are putting music like that out.
I like that. Like, name that tune.
Yeah.
Like, we throw something up.
Yeah.
Love it.
I was testing it last night with a friend of a friend that was here. And I was putting stuff up, and he was doing it. Like, I'd go, who's this? And bang, he nailed it. Bang, he like, damn.
Yep.
And it was kind of fun doing it. So I can only imagine if you're listening to it.
Exactly. Like
There
what,
was-
like what year is this from?
There was what was Name That Tune? That was the name of the show, right?
Name That
Back from like the
Tune.
70s. Remember that? And they're like, I can name that tune in three notes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dun, dun, eh.
Yeah.
And they're like,
In
that's,
one note.
That's
Yeah.
Mozart Symphony 6. What? How'd you get that? What?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they'd give a clue. Like, this next song is from, they give like a fun fact of the song.
Yep.
Written by so-and-so. And then someone would say, oh, I can name that song in 5 notes.
5 notes, yeah.
And like, all right. And then the next person would say, all right, well, I can name it in 3 notes.
3 notes.
Yeah.
Oh, and just one last plug. This has nothing to do with social media or anything. Cash Cab is back on the Discovery Channel.
Oh,
All new
fantastic.
episodes. I love
Nice.
Cash Cab. Look
I
at
love
they taking
Cash Cab.
pictures. Yeah, Cash Cab, great game. Maybe we can all find
Cash
that cab.
Cab is back.
Cash Cab is back. There you go, taking pictures. I love it. There you go. And I don't know why we're plugging Cash Cab at the end of our podcast. We're just taking pictures.
Trivia, that's why.
Trivia, that's right. Trivia. We love trivia, but we're out of here. We'll leave you some Wu-Tang.
out.
We out. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Spreaker.com.